Hello boys and girls of YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be going over how to unlock Soul Harvester inside of Megabonk. This item is crucial if you want to do any kind of leaderboard runs, and it actually makes the early game really easy. So I figured I'd just make a quick tutorial on how to unlock it and how I unlocked it. There's a lot of videos on YouTube. You can probably go through them, plethora of them. But if you're here, drop the like down below and subscribe to the channel. We also stream every Wednesday and Friday on Twitch. Link in description below, and I'll actually have it showing right here too. So anyways, let's hop in. Big thing is for unlocks, you want to choose your weapons correctly to make it easier for yourself. So aura and Aegis. Aegis is kind of like the hand that just holds your hand. It literally holds your hand, keeps you from dying. Aura is here for some damage, and the katana is the best short range weapon in the game. So tomes, you want to go with your lifesteal tome and your armor tome for sure. We're going to be stacking armor and we're going to be stacking lifesteal just to try to become the final boss of the whole map. Reason being is you're trying to just survive for 6 minutes after the swarm ends. It's kind of difficult to do if you're not going to be running into stage 2, which we're not going to do in this video. But if you're already established player and you can make it through stage 2, I would highly advise just going through stage 2, leveling up your best character or whatever it is, your favorite character, and tomes as best as you can, and surviving as long as you can with that. It's pretty easy to survive the 6 minutes once you're in stage 2 and you have a bunch of levels on you. But if you're strictly going for Soul Harvester, this is what I would do. Get lifesteal, get your armor. I would also probably stack your quantity tome, and for the last tome I would get XP. Mostly either XP or cooldown tome, honestly. Either one would work perfectly fine with that. But for sure, you definitely want your bladed tome and your armor tome. So we're going to grab a quantity tome, and we're going to grab the cooldown tome for my last one on this. For items, you want to uncheck mark everything. You're not doing a speed run. You're not doing a leaderboard run in this scenario. You're just trying to unlock Soul Harvester. So the big things that you're going to want your Forbidden Juice, and you're going to want your Demonic Blade. I currently don't have a Demonic Blood, but if you have this unlocked, I would advise check marking this as well, making sure that you get this. This will just help with your lifesteal, these two items here, and then your crits are going to make it to where your crits do lifesteal as well. Uncheck mark all of these because I was doing speed runs. Uncheck mark here. Last but not least, for your legendaries, you want to get Chunk Plate. Sucky Magnet is okay if it's not necessary, but it is nice if you get a magnet on there. It'll help out. Holy Book, you get Holy Book and Chunk Plate, the run is 100 times easier. So these three items here are going to help. You could also get Bloody Cleaver, which will also help with lifesteal, but it's not necessary as well. So I'm not going to check mark it here. As far as characters, you're going to either run Sir Oofie or you're going to run Athena. Those two characters are really good. Athena is good because she has thorns built into her kit. Sir Oofie is just really tanky and he gets armor. A lot of people run Sir Oofie, so that's my choice here. The big thing is to make sure the sword is always facing the enemies that you're getting attacked by, so that way you're constantly doing damage. And the whole point of it is to do as much damage as you can. Not damage per se, but in order to keep attacking and gain as much lifesteal as you want on there. So, but yeah, we'll run through a run and see if we can do it. No challenges, desert map, stage 1, and we're gonna go into it. So let's hop in, see if we can do it first try. If not, I will cut to when we actually beat it. So big thing is you're gonna want to, again, look towards people. Again, I have my settings turned down, so we want to actually get my I'm not going to do a full run, so we can bring the stuff out so I can see my strikes. And we're going to stack armor, lifesteal, and any kind of things like that. So because we have armor here, I'm going to get some armor. Again, we're going to b-hop around the map, pick up as many of these chests and pots as we can. Of course, we're going to grab aura because we need aura. And the big thing is, like, honestly, you're wanting to look for your tomes. You want to increase your tomes. Once you hit 100% lifesteal, you can just start stacking armor at that point. Here, it's not really necessary. We don't want to do difficulty because we're not trying to make anything difficult, honestly. We want to just run through as fast as we can. So we'll get crit damage, I guess, on that one. We're going to come over here to this Maui statue and this gold shrine, and hopefully we get like a lifesteal. That would be nice, but we shall see. We're going to see what we get. Extra jumps, thorns, and difficulty. Out of these three, I'm going to pick the thorns because that's the best one. We get a sucking magnet at the gate. We're going to take the sucking magnet because that'll just help with XP later on and gaining levels on there. We're going to try to shoot for like probably level 10 armor, maybe level 10 lifesteal, and just see what we can do from there. Projectile speed, we don't really need. Elite spawn, increased crit chance. We want a crit, so we'll get a crit chance going. And again, we're just going to hop around the map and go from there. And as we do it, again, we're going to pick up as many of these pots as we can around the map. We're going to grab the lifesteal tome because that's great right out the gate. We can start leveling up lifesteal. Again, inside the desert map are these little tumbleweeds, so that way that'll give you a little bit more XP as well. And we're going to keep running through. Be sure not to grab any of the difficulty tomes, but you can grab the curse tomes. These are going to give you chests, more items, things like that. Again, we found the portal, so that's all we needed to know is where the portal was. Again. Now, one thing about this map is these little cactus. We don't want to deal with the cactus. The cactus attack you when you're not moving, so we don't want to deal with that. Out of these three tomes, we don't want these tomes, so we're going to refresh, and we're going to... Now, you could either do lifesteal or grab your other weapon. I'm going to grab the weapon because that'll just help out for now. We'll grab the lifesteal later. Again, we're looking for the armor tome, and we're looking for the quantity and the cooldown tome out of this guy. So as you can see, there's raining their fire at me. We don't want to deal with that. Attack speed is great right here because it'll help with dealing with that. We got a purple guy down here, which would be great to grab. And of course, because I'm not doing an actual run, I get a credit card, but we don't want any of those, so I don't really need them per se right now. Shield tome, we don't really need a shield. We'll get a shield later on. We don't really need one right now, so we don't need to use it. Out of this, we could do damage, but we're not looking for damage. We want to look for size. So we're going to refresh, and we're going to refresh one more time. And we're going to go for the katana at that time. Use your banishes to get rid of things that you're not wanting or not needing. Again, Phantom Shroud, after evading, deal 2 times damage next attack. We're not really cared about that because we're not cared about damage, but we are temporarily increasing our attack speed with it. So we're going to take the Phantom Shroud in that one, and that'll help out because we want to stack evasion as well. Let's go ahead and grab a chest. We have enough gold for it. Moldy cheese is nice. Not bad to grab. We're going to grab moldy cheese. Go through the shrine, and we got extra jumps, projectile speed, and damage. We don't really need damage. Extra jumps is nice right now. That'll give me at least 2 jumps, so I can probably move around the map faster. We'll grab that for now. And I don't have enough damage to kill these guys yet, so we're gonna just run away for now and start stacking some damage. again. Want to move away. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold right now. Oh, movement speed, perfect. That's awesome. So, again, we want to move around the map, grab what we can, level up as best we can. Hopefully we can get through this first try, but we'll see. There we go. There's a shrine to grab. And more lifesteal. That's beautiful. Perfect. I like lifesteal. That's good. Swarm's coming, so we're going to grab a box. We're going to banish the wrench. We don't need the wrench. We're going to grab Aegis here, because that's going to help out just stay alive for a little bit. And I think we're going to go try to kill the scorpions real quick. So we're losing health. We don't want to lose health, really. Yeah, I figured as much. So we'll hop into the next one. All right, so in order to get this going, we're going to hop around the map, get the shrines going, and try to level up. We're going to grab as many of these pots as we can. Again, Sir Oofie has the sword, and it only attacks one way at the beginning, so you're going to have to kind of focus in on that. But projectile count's nice, because that'll give us a little bit more projectile on it. We have a magnet. We're going to keep that magnet there just in case later on. We're going to work our way up this hill. To this. We're going to grab the Demonic Blade. Crits have a 25% chance to heal us, so that's good. We're going to grab that for now. And we're going to start the challenge too. I'm going to come over here and grab these pots. Not looking for gold pots. I'm really looking for the XP pots because I want to level up and get more chances to get my tomes and get my weapons. Perfect. Sword, projectile count, armor tome. So we're going to grab the armor tome. So that's good. We want the armor because we're going to stack armor. Nope. Trying to kill the guys here. Lifesteal. Beautiful. Because I want the chest from the guys. Evasion. So we're going to stack evasion rings too, because evasion will help us along with this as well. Sandstorms kind of suck because you can't really see what's going on or where anything's at, but we can do that. And we got quantity tomes, so we're going to grab quantity tome. So we're getting all of our tomes now. Now we just need our weapons. Out of all these, I don't really need anything from him, so I'm not going to spend the money on him. And we're going to come down here to the shrines. The enemies are annoying in this. So, pickup range, silver gain, projectile speed for sure. I want the XP. All right, perfect. Out of this, gold gain. Let's grab projectile speed again. All right. Out of this, we're going to grab Aegis because that'll help out with the attack. Now, if we can just get Aura, that would be nice. Lunk, jump height, size. Out of this one, I'm gonna go size. Alright, so the sand golem spawn. I don't think we have enough damage to do anything yet, so we're gonna grab a couple chests. I don't really... I mean, yeah, I'll take the oats. That'll be fine. And we're gonna bee-hop around the map. Get the gold. And we're gonna go around this way. Try to attack everything there. Attack speed, duration, and luck. Let's go attack speed. Hopefully this gold shrine gives us a lifesteal. That would be nice. But we gotta be careful because the swarm's coming. And we still got the big guys on us. So let's grab this chest. Damage. We don't really need damage. We're not looking for damage. Thorns is nice. We want to stack thorns. Okay, out of these, we're actually going to use the Maui statues to refresh and try to get things that we need. So let's refresh that. Mirror's good. Phantom Shroud is also good. Let's grab Mirror. I think Mirror would be nice to have out of this for this one. Let's see how this goes. We're not leveling up as fast, which kind of sucks. So, I would like to get... I know that there's a magnet over here somewhere, so let's head back towards that magnet that we saw at the beginning and go from there. We're gonna go quantity. The Aegis is kind of just gonna hold our hand for a little bit and let us survive for a while, so that's good. Didn't realize I didn't have enough for the chest, so that's fine. I'm going this way because I need the XP. I'm trying to level up, so ooh, perfect. Let's get this guy. Yeah, there we go. Katana is great. So now all we're missing is the attack speed tome. Katana is going to help us out with shrines. The evasion ring, we're going to stack evasion rings again. I've killed a few things, so size, projectile count, not bad. You know, yeah, let's do it. So let's grab this magnet, because that'll give us the XP. And let's turn around and start fighting things. We should have enough damage to do stuff here. Evasion tome. Nope, we don't need any of these. Let's stack armor. Alright, cooldown, attack speed. Perfect. Beautiful. The more attack speed that you have, the more chances you have for lifesteal. Big thing right now is I want my aura. So Thunder Mitts is great upon hitting an enemy. Yep. Refresh, and there's my aura. So perfect. Now we have enough damage to kill the sand golems and lifesteal our way through. We're gonna stack armor. We're gonna kill the sand golems. Just try to survive. Let's do cooldown. Borger, we don't really need it. And then perfect, 3. Let's see what we get. Beefy ring, slurp gloves. Hey, that's cast blood magic upon hitting an enemy. I'll take slurp gloves. Lifesteal. Definitely want to get our lifesteal up. Alright, so we got a cooldown. It's good there. Lifesteal is good. XP gain is nice. Quantity tome is great. The more quantity just helps with Aegis at this point. We haven't been around the entire map, which our damage is actually kind of suffering from a little bit. Let's do Katana. Let's start moving around the map. Let's kill this guy quick. Where's our other guy? There we go. Armor. We want to stack armor and lifesteal as much as possible. Kind of just going to start running at people as much as we can. There we go. Increase crit chance. Beautiful. Let's get to the other side of the map over here and see if we can find a microwave and try to level up our crit chance. We're just gonna start walking at everything because in reality we don't really need anything. Yeah, the poison's nice, but we have enough lifesteal that we're set. Crit damage duration. Crit damage. That's fine. Armor again. Oh, we raised the difficulty. I shouldn't have done that, unfortunately. So. But. Okay. But yeah. And we'll keep going. Lifesteal. We're going to try to hit 100% lifesteal and then start stacking armor at this point. So let's do that. Let's grab this chest. Blood infusion. Nice. Blood mark is great. Things are going to start landing on me. Lifesteal is great. So right now we are currently at... where's lifesteal at? Lifesteal. 58% lifesteal. So we need a little bit more lifesteal. For sure. Let's get our attack speed up. And our quantity. And we're going to just kill the scorpions real quick. We're able to just face tank them at this point. So we are the final boss. They're not going to do much damage to us. We're going to lifesteal again. We don't want them to stack on the top of each other, though, like this. So, kind of need them to get off. We're going to banish the wrench because we don't really need that. And we are going to stand here and do some damage to Scorpion. Perfect. And he's dead. And we got another one of these. Beautiful. Alright, so now we're going to focus in on the shrines. Where am I? There I am. Okay, we have a minute left. So we wanna go kill the final boss quickly. Damage to elites. Gold gain. Elite spawn increase. So damage to elites is fine. Let's go and spawn the final boss. Again, I'm going to start making our way this way towards the final boss. Moldy cheese is nice. That'll help us kill the boss quickly. We have plenty of gold, so let's start grabbing chests on our way back. Grab items on our way back as much as possible. As we start spawning the boss. It might take us a little bit longer to kill the boss, but we'll be fine. Again. We're able to just kind of face tank Anubis at this point. Stand still, kill him, do our thing. He's not going to really kill us. As you can see, we have enough lifesteal to kill him. Out of this, we are going to grab cooldown. And we want to just turn towards whichever boss we are fighting, of course. We want him to die as quickly as we can. Grab the chest. 15% more gold from killing enemies. We don't really need it. Here we go. Lifesteal again. One thing that I forgot to mention in the items, you could also activate the gas mask and overheal for everything. Here we want armor. The rage will actually help us if I can get to it. There we go. Kill the Anubis. Don't know where the third Anubis is at because he isn't showing up. He's probably up above. Yep. Let him drop to the ground and then he should die pretty easily. Lifesteal, we still want 100%, and then we're going to start stacking our armor. We don't want him. We want him to drop. There we go. Cooldown. I don't know what I grabbed right there. HP regen. Beautiful. Cooldown and armor, because we want to start grabbing chests and making our way. The first like minute or so is nice. Once these black ghosts spawn, you're gonna have to start turning towards them, and hopefully you can survive, because otherwise they're not gonna let you. They're gonna just start pushing you across the map at this point. Because it would be nice to get to where I need to. Armor. I'm going to stack armor. Because I would like to get to that shrine right there. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay on the shrine. That's the issue. Yeah, I figured as much. Wouldn't be able to stay on the shrine. So we're going to just start basically looking at the black ghosts that's attacking. Make sure the sword is always facing towards them. That way we can do as much damage as we can. And that's about it. As long as we can last the 6 minutes. Now, I've had times where I've died at like the 4-minute mark, or 5 minutes and 55 seconds at this point. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're at 100. We're at lifesteal is 100%. So that's all we need really for lifesteal. And they're gonna just keep pushing us as far as we can. Again, our lifesteal is gonna help out in this scenario. As much as we can. Let's start leveling up Katana a little bit, just to try to stay alive. Armor. I'm going to start armor as much as we can. Halfway there, halfway to Soul Harvester, so see if we can last the full time. Again, we want to do as much damage as we can. Let's do projectile count and Aegis. I'm okay with that. Putting an extra Aegis on is not bad. Because hopefully we don't get into a bad situation where I can't see. That would be a terrible spot as well. Cooldown, because the more we attack, the better. If they get me into this, there it is, the chest. That's what I was looking for. And I got another mirror. Perfect. Reflecting the damage back is great. So see if I can hit this. Yeah, there it is. Let's do aura. See if the magnet comes through. Heck yeah. We will do projectile count. And aura. And projectile count. We're looking for armor. That's the big thing. We want armor. As much armor as we can get now. So that way we can survive the next 2 minutes. Because this is where it's going to start getting a little dicey. But as long as I have the bodies around me, we should be fine. I should be able to lifesteal around, away from them. Again, we're just facing towards the mob as much as possible. Damage and knockback, it's not bad. Because we want to try to survive. Now this is the dicey part. This is where my health starts coming really low. Is the 5-minute mark, typically. The stun is working very well right now. That's nice. But we're going to see if we can make it. Moldy cheese. Yeah, it's fine. Nope, and there it is. So, and that's basically how you do it. We didn't do it on that time, but essentially that's what you're going to do. You're going to stay alive as long as you can. Try to make it to 6 minutes and go from there. But that's how you unlock Soul Harvester. Fortunately, I already have it unlocked, so I can't show you unlocking it. But that's essentially the gist on what you want to do. So, hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please smash the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel for more Megabonk content. And check out the Twitch Wednesdays and Fridays. Typically around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.